All right.
I hit record. You should be good.
Okay. I'm trying to mute everybody.
All Andrea, right. You got to teach Coach.
Maybe
I got it.
All right. Good to see everybody this morning. Happy Wednesday. Yes, good to see you. So for the word for today is intentional. Intentional. And it's brought to you by Christy. Christy, thanks for the word intentional. So I'll go ahead and get right to it. I can't wait for you to hear from Coach Myra and hers, but you know, the definition of intentional is done on purpose, deliberate. And I really came across this quote: to live intentional implies that it is not going to be always convenient, but it is what will take you to significance if you do not give up. And really, we're intentional. Everywhere I look, I come back to, you know, that's one of the things that we've done in this world is we really perfected giving up. Like if things are tough, we come up with excuses to quit. And I love this word because it's like you could do something really significant if you just stay the course. The art of living intentional is really where I want to focus this morning. And I want to focus on taking time each day. And I'm really talking to myself. Brent Palmer, take time each day to touch base with your mind, with your body, with your heart, and with your soul. All things that I could check off by the end of the day and go, you know what? Did I do this? And I want you to think about yourself. And the first thing is my mind. What if every day, and hopefully we all do this, or we strive to do this, we learn something new? You know, every day that I get on the Coach's Corner is about learning something new. I figure out, I get a nugget, I gain something new to my life by doing this Coach's Corner every morning. But then my body, I go through the day. Maybe it's stretching. Maybe it's getting out and moving and getting a certain amount of steps in a day. Maybe it's going and lifting weights. Maybe it's being mindful of what I'm fueling my body with. And then I focus on my heart. Give more than you get. Am I giving more today than I'm getting? Am I being thankful for what I've got, for the people around me, for the relationships I've built? Am I truly thankful? And the last is soul. And all the craziness that we deal with during the day, all the chaos, all the wildness that goes on, just take time to stop and breathe. The good Lord gave us the ability to breathe. Take a big, deep breath and get connected with your inner self and realize what a blessing it is to just breathe this oxygen in and have the ability to live another 24 hours. So today, when I looked at being intentional, it focused me in on each day, focusing in on my mind, on my body, on my heart, on my soul. And last is know where you're headed and head there with determination and resolve and a no quit spirit. So Coach, I'll turn it to you.
Okay. Thank you so much. And I don't know what hit me, but a little saying came across my mind when something you said. It's like, good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We're going to all be intentional today. So I certainly want to start my day by saying happy birthday to Miss Andrea Grady. What a wonderful lady. Very proud of you and your journey and everything that you do. And let's keep Melinda and Anthony in our prayers as they're going through some surgeries. So anyway, don't just drift through life. Live with intention and purpose. This is one of the best lessons that we can learn. And the sooner we get it, the better. So to live with intention, I'm going to tell you a few things we have to do. Well, it must begin with a super strong foundation. Well, how do we do this? How in the world do we do this, Myra? Well, we got to realize our life, if we can talk about something we talk about a lot, it's amazing how we come back to this. We got to realize our life is made up of choices. It's made up of choices. Each and every day that we wake up, we have decisions and opportunities right in front of us, right when we open up our eyes. We get to pick our attitude, we get to pick our decisions, so don't get stuck in the same old, same old. How many have been guilty of that? Me. Don't get stuck in your same old, same old. Wake up and realize that each and every morning that we're blessed to open our eyes, there's another opportunity awaiting us out there. So to start with, what type of culture are we swimming in right now? Okay, we woke up, we have this culture that we have around us outside of our home, within our home. What are you swimming in? We've got to realize that life that we're living in is not lived in a vacuum. You've thought about that? It's not lived in a vacuum. Our lives are surrounded by a culture that is moving somewhere. Sometimes our life feels like the culture we're in is in a downstream current. Have you ever felt that way? Oh, I do about twice a week. For us to be living with intention, we have to step back and evaluate if the stream that we're in is moving in the direction that we need to be going. And how is this direction that I'm going quickly on, is it taking me in the right direction that I want to go? How's it affecting me? And being intentional, we got to know who we are. That's tough some days, but we have to know who we are. What are our passions? What are our talents? What are our abilities? And y'all, what are our weaknesses? Those are the things that we really have to be honest and focus upon. We have got to take time to figure all of these areas out. Not just one of them, all of them. It's one of the most valuable things that we can do as we're trying to live on an intentional journey. I'm going to give you several practical steps that can help us all be more intentional. Number one, decide to live your life. Stop comparing yourself to others. We're born to live our own life, not someone else's. Number two, define a purpose. We have to identify what we want our life to be, to communicate and contribute to ourselves and others. We have to know that. How do we want to communicate and contribute? Find a passion to live for that is bigger than ourselves. And when you find that passion that's bigger than ourselves, write it down. Write it down. And that leads me into saying you got to set goals. Set goals that are directly in line with what your purpose for intentional living are. Set those goals. And then once we set those goals, we look at them a lot, but we got to stay focused. Learn to turn off distractions and live your life. When I said the word distraction, I guarantee you at least 3 things came to your mind. That is a distraction. Do away with them. Live your life. Avoid the distractions. And here's the thing that I love is we have to learn from others. We need to identify people that are accomplishing the same goals and the purposes that in my mind I have envisioned. There are other people that my goals and what I feel like my life to live intentionally are, there's people out there already living in that. So when I find them and identify them, I got to study them and I can learn from them. If you are intimidated by learning from others, you're going to struggle. It doesn't matter what business you're in. It doesn't matter about your family. If you are not comfortable with your circle around you actually knowing more than you can't live very intentional. Now, in closing, I just want to say the absolute worst thing that you could ever do is waste your life. So instead, commit yourself to intentional living and living with purpose. So as we go on our day to day, please work on being very intentional, and thank you so much, Christy, for the word. And what a blessing it is to be with y'all every morning. Love y'all. Have a great day.
Coach, I loved it. Thank you for the message, guys. We love you. We're grateful for you. Andrea Grady, have an amazing day out there on your birthday. We'll see you back tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday.
Bye, guys.
Thanks,
Happy
Brent.
birthday,
Bye.
Andrea.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Blessing.
Happy coaches.
Bye-bye. Have a great day.
Have a
Happy
great
birthday,
day, y'all.
Andrea.
Wednesday.
was great.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Really great.
And
Good one,
Thank you,
guys.
as always.
Love you, coaches.
Love you too.
blessings. Love you all.